Oh, sorry, I didn't see you come in. I'm just a bit busy, you know, watering my lily pad. Anyways, hey, my name's Captain Flare, and welcome back to Plants vs. Zombies Fusion. Like with the last video, we're going to go ahead and start with the challenges that apply to the previous world, so, I mean, I see no reason to dilly-dally. We can go ahead and jump into the Charm-shroom challenge. Unlock Charm-shroom for all levels when you finish the challenge. Okay, great. So Fume-shroom, Scary-shroom, and Hypno-shroom. It's a good thing I happen to bring all of those. Okay, I suppose we can go give it a whirl in the middle. So we gotta make this one first, add a Hypno-shroom on top, and there they are. It looks like, I can't tell if that's like a cluster shot they got going on, but I mean, it seems quite strong, I'm not gonna lie. So I guess without further ado, you know what we gotta do. We gotta make a bunch of these guys and see what happens. Oh, snap. Okay, at the top there, they just, like, annihilated that screen door. I'm not entirely sure why, but, I mean, you know me, I'm gonna go ahead and read the almanac once we're done here. Except I didn't, so I'm here from the future to tell you that, yeah, it does splash damage, which is why it killed that screen door so easily, and on top of that, it looks like it's pretty darn good at hypnotizing zombies, and that's about it. So, back to past Flare. Also, another thing that I never ended up testing last time, if we hit Ice-shroom and Doom-shroom, yeah, okay, so we, you know, blow up everyone, and I think the Ice-shroom functionality means that we actually... Yeah, as we can see, zombies are not spawning, so it gives us a little bit of a grace period. Anyway, yeah, people are getting hypnotized left and right, so I'm guessing this guy is just incredibly good at doing that. Anyway, I never tried, you know, Doom Hypno, so let me just slap you in the middle. Oh, interesting. Okay, I guess it made, like, I'm, you know, assuming a really strong hypnotization. Anyways, yeah, this last wave is here, and, what zombie wave? This is actually my wave. These are all my guys, so... Yeah, it's no surprise that we hypnotize all the tanky ones. They're just mine now. So in that case, we can quickly pop on over to Doomspike-shroom. Okay, so the combo for this one, Fume-shroom, Ice-shroom, Doom-shroom. I'm not entirely surprised by that. Okay, so we've got the tap to use Doom one. So if we go ahead and slap an Ice-shroom on top, there they are. Oh, they have like, they're shooting like crazy missiles. Okay, interesting. Okay, so they just seem like a pretty solid, like, stunning plant. You know, it's gonna freeze them, it's gonna do heavy damage. Yeah, I don't know, I don't have much to say about them. I see the appeal. Oh god, Michael Jackson's here. Oh, I didn't really plan for you. You know what? Hit me with a regular cherry bomb. Sometimes it's fine. I ashed only one zombie. I think I overreacted. Yeah, even when they hit me with the Michael Jackson. Yeah, they're gonna get dispatched quickly enough to the point where, like, I'd be shocked if it really mattered. Yeah, in fact, you know what? Just crank it all the way up. I think I can take it. Just gotta take it the last few tall nuts here, and yeah, I'll take my hyper speed trophy. So setting the game speed back down, we can go ahead and at long last jump towards the pool. Or in our case, more of like a river. Now, double checking the almanac, something quite interesting is the fact that if we were to look at some plants here, like the mushrooms, if we look in the third line here, they're actually not going to mix with a lot of the new plants we're going to unlock today. So I'm probably not going to bring too many mushrooms along. So I think we'll start with a pretty standard looking layout and we'll just see where it goes. Have you heard that lily pad can have plants grow on their heads? I mean, I know plants can be planted on lily pads, but I guess this is a different kind of situation. Oh, that's it? That's it? Okay, there's nothing more. Well, I guess if we throw a lily pad down, nothing looks like it's going to fuse with it. Yeah, because if I bring a pea shooter, it looks like I'm just going to plant it on top. Can I access the almanac from here? Thank you. I love that they're able to do that. It looks like it works with sunflower, Threepeater, squash, torchwood, and jalapeno. Well, let me get you down then. Oh, there we go. Okay, interesting. Is it weird that I'm actually finding myself kind of struggling with sunlight? I feel like I shouldn't be. I feel like in these fusion levels, I'm normally doing real well, but honestly, everything's kind of getting expensive. Okay, at least the horde music is absolutely bumping though. Something I just remembered is I can't use the mystery box on the lily pad. Why don't I? So let's see what happens out of that. Okay, I mean, I should have probably seen that coming. Anyway, this is boring. Why don't we just use normal cherry bombs? There we go. Just make this a little bit quicker for ourselves. Okay, level 20. We've got All-Star here. And actually, something I wanted to do that I completely forgot about doing, I wanted to bump the difficulty up just one to veteran mode. Just because, you know, a lot of this is a cakewalk, and come on, I'm experienced. I got this. Anyway, I just realized that I didn't actually bring Cherry Bomb, which is kind of a staple these daytime fusion levels, so we'll see what happens. Oh, you're already here. Okay, well, how about we hit you with a little bit of this, and a little bit of squash for flavor. And, oh, they're already doing the slams. Wait, they're just gonna let him past. Wait, hold on, I didn't really think this through. Great, wonderful. Okay, great job, Squash Nut. How about just a regular squash? That should probably do the trick, right? Okay, good. As we can see, I'm very good at this, don't worry about it. Okay, they're really starting to lay on the heat a little bit. How about I go ahead and use Hypno-shroom with squash down at the very bottom. And yeah, okay, so that, I imagine that's great if you want to hypnotize like a group of zombies. I'm finding the best use cases for these. Okay, how about a Hypno shooter? We haven't actually used this guy yet. I'm gonna assume it's once again just a chance to stun. Is that good in this build? I don't know, I'm just kind of throwing stuff down. Oh, I made a squash lily pad. I kind of didn't realize that was an option. I guess we'll see what happens with that guy then. Okay, let's move the old squash, I guess, lily pad front and center, see what they do. Okay, they got eaten, never mind, I think you know what, I maybe am misunderstanding this. Okay, what if I do a squash nut right on top of these guys? So they're gonna be stuck in one spot and constantly be squished. So I think that's probably a better use case of them. Oh, and I just realized the Hypno shooters make Hypno shooters on botanies, which is, you know, in my opinion, a little bit more exciting. Okay, and I wanna test something else that I'm pretty sure I know about the lily pad if we just go ahead and give it a minute. Oh, okay. I'm starting to see the encounter, not on the plants I expected, but as we can see, the empty sunflower lily pad made a sunflower on top of it, just naturally. It did it by itself. So, in case you haven't noticed, yeah, I was waiting to see if the squash would do it. It did. That's one way to beat a level. Okay, level 21. Scuba's here, and Threepeater. Okay, I'm actually not going to look at the almanac for this one, because I have a hunch that you've got a lot going on. Okay, so if I move these guys off the lily pads, then I guess I'm just going to get free sunflowers. Is this efficient? I have no idea, but I'm going to do it. So if I put the fertilizer on a lily pad... Oh! I thought it was going to automatically generate a sunflower. No, hello, cattail. What are you doing here? Wait, I can make it on a squash. Okay, let's do it. Okay, cool. Oh my goodness. So it makes squashes, and the moment they come into contact with zombies, they like get down and start stomping. Let's make more of those. Will it hit snorkel zombies though? No, it just flies on away. Oh, I made a cactus. Okay, interesting. I wonder what I'll be able to do with that. I don't think anything I own will mix with cactus. Well, you know what I know for sure will? Give me another mystery box. Okay, is that a planter? Okay, let me look at my other options. It looks like I can do potato mine in Threepeater, which kind of turned out how I expected. Oh, they're armed now, they're ready to go. What if I go ahead and move you guys up here? Okay, so you're gonna shoot like a normal Threepeater. Shooting actually quite fast as well. All right, but you know what I gotta do. Let's bring you guys way up front and center and just see what happens. Shooting quite quick, and... Okay, they went off, but... Oh, they're going back into like a recharge state. Oh, you could put these, like, in the front of your walls. I don't know if that's a good idea or not, but it's what I'm gonna do. Okay, let's get a mystery box on Threepeater. Giving us a Torchwood Threepeater. I don't... Okay. Okay, how about mystery box on the cattail? I have to know. Okay, ice cattail, not entirely surprised by that. That makes a lot of sense. So, I really can't tell what makes the triple Torchwood different from a normal one. Wait, are they splitting the peas off? Okay, so when peas go in, I think even more peas come out. I think that's what they're doing. Oh, I made like a Spikeweed one. Oh, I just realized a Threepeater shooting's smart so that they don't, you know, waste stuff. So it's 2 in front and then 1 on the side if they're on the edges. That's good to know. And like the squash, this one has a seemingly strong piercing attack. Here, I can throw it out on other zombies so we can see it for even longer. Interesting. Okay, so I'm excited to get Spikeweed. Wait, what are you? Hold on. If I just like... Okay, that's something for later. I'm not gonna worry about that right now. Level 22. Oh, okay, cool. Sick new ride you got there. I don't know what you're gonna do, but I'm afraid. Oh, kelps are some of the most powerful bullets in the water lanes. Let's see how this 1 million health zombarine is easily taken down. I'm sorry, 1 million health? Oh shoot, they're like stacking up or something. Okay, so are you telling me that Tangle Kelp Threepeater, a combination that's 300 sun, okay, kelps deal additional damage to zombies in the water. That was... Okay, I can't read that fast. Excellent. Alright, so what I'm hearing is I should make more of these guys. So how are they against, like, regular foes, then? Oh, they have, like, a slowing, grabbing sort of tangly effect. I'm very good at describing things, don't worry. I'm curious, though, what happens if I try making them on the land? Is that even allowed? No, it is not. So Tangle Kelp can only go in water. Surprising no one, I think. But I gotta know what they can mix with. So they can mix with squash, obviously Threepeater, no walnut. They can do potato mine, but how about we keep it mystery style? Just hit him with a box. What'll it be? Is that a Spikeweed one? He's just... All I did was, like, smush him. Okay, hit me with another mystery box, Tangled Kelp. That's gotta be the squash one, I'm guessing. So let's move that guy a little further up. And I guess while we're at it, we can move this guy up to the front as well. The only problem is, everything in the water lane is getting taken out basically immediately. So I guess by the power of Tangle Kelp, I won't really have to worry about the water lanes as much. Okay, let's just move these guys, like, way to the front. So it seems that it takes zombies underwater and then it remains. So I guess the squash one's gonna stick around. Gosh, and it feels like it's already over before it started. We're already at the final wave here. Yeah, so that dealt heavy damage. The Spikeweed one looks like it's gonna deal tick damage. Cool. And yeah, before you know it, no zombies left. We can go ahead and move on then. So it's the same except Zombonis here, so that's cool. Though, how convenient that I suddenly have Jalapeno. How about I do this? Potato mine with you, which looks incredible, by the way. It looks like they're gonna pull them under and explode. Okay, best of both worlds. And now that I'm gathering a handful of sunflowered lily pads, shouldn't take too long before I end up getting just a bunch of them quickly. I don't know if this is a good, like, early game sun meta sort of situation, but I don't care. It's fun. This guy is quite strong, though. Let me just hit him with a jalapeno. Oh, yay! I now, I guess, have a jalapeno lily pad. That's a nice little consequence. Oh, snap, okay. Yeah, it's just gonna spawn jalapenos whenever it feels like it. Which, is it just me or these guys like a little bit quicker than normal? That would actually be very nice right about now. Hold on, hold on. Okay, we do this, here's the plan, and then we hit you, and then jalapeno. Okay, great. I just realized there's a jalapeno Threepeater. Oh, interesting. Okay, so it activates the sort of jalapeno effect in 3 lanes, and now I just have like a bit of a reddish Threepeater. I'm not super sure what to do with that, other than, of course, put a box on it. Oh, okay, never mind. Alright, my lily pads are a factory that makes squashes and Threepeaters, so with these 2 lily pads in the back, we should just eventually make like a ton of these, right? It looks like I can do another never mind, okay. So, yeah, I don't know what Odyssey mode is exactly, but so many things are exclusive to it. I know it's important. And yeah, okay, so I'll call that a win. As I continue with Fusion, it's still definitely getting to the point where I have a hard time telling what's going on. Like, this is a Zomboni bobsled. Even the zombies have fusions. So I guess, you know what? We haven't had a reading break in a while, so I'm just gonna, like, check up on what we know so far. Okay, after doing some reading, I've come up with a few conclusions. Number 1, Tumblr is canon. And number 2, if we take a look at Jalapeno, there's a lot of stuff for the Jalapeno variants that talk about a sort of inflamed debuff, and I'm realizing now that's probably the thing where a bunch of zombies explode at once, so I should probably go and read up on what that does exactly. So inflame makes zombies take more damage, and upon death they explode, which can spread the explosion to others. So I guess for this next level, I want to see if we can just go full force with the inflame debuff here. Though the only issue is, not everyone here can actually activate the inflame debuff, so... Wait, what's this? Oh. Okay, sick. Let's use that then. So I'm thinking we go kind of crazy with Charm-shroom, get a couple of Scorchweeds in there. There's a Pepper Popper, which seems interesting. It also has a skin, so I guess we'll give that a whirl as well. That's Cherry Bomb and Jalapeno. Seems like a solid insta. Let's take a look at the mechanics of the new zombie debuff, Inflamed. Are you kidding me? I had no idea there'd be a tutorial. I really gotta stop doing this. I did that in the last video too, where I'm like, oh man, what does Poppin' Poppies do? And then there was a tutorial immediately afterwards. Anyway, yeah, so they spread the inflame debuff, whatever. This is what I just read. I feel a little bit silly, needless to say. Well, anyways, it's nice to have at least one Flameweed at the front for a little bit of a head start, so I guess I can also go ahead and start with my Fume Shrooms. Oh, as we can see though, the inflame debuff seems very strong. That bucket I was taken out basically instantly. So if this guy explodes near this brown coat, it'll spread the inflame debuff, and now that guy will explode, so my hope is we can get some crazy chain reactions going on. Oh, ew, okay. Sorry, ew is, you know, mean. I should be a little nicer. Hi there, Squash Spikeweed. You look lovely this evening. Okay, that's at least one Fume Shroom in every lane. Yeah, okay, and now we're getting some of that sort of chain reaction goodness I was hoping for. I think this guy's gonna die. Is he gonna pass away? Yes, he will. Okay, so maybe inflame tactics aren't actually the best here because I'm kind of just gonna lose folks due to vehicles, but it'll be fine. Okay, there's no real threats here, but how about we hit a little bit of a slow mode, and I guess let's mix you two, and there they are, and oh, there they go again. Okay. Okay, so that's truly an instant use thing. It'll explode folks and then charge forward, which I guess is useful if I'm facing zombies that won't survive, you know, a jalapeno, but as we can see, they do not survive. Okay, how about the, how about you? Are you gonna do much? Oh, you're like keeping zombies on top of you. Interesting. Okay, we do have the crazy bobsled sort of zomboni here. To tell you the truth, don't know what they do. They died too fast. Okay, well, we're at the final wave now, so I feel pretty comfortable in what we're doing here. There's a lot of those folks in the middle there, but I think we'll be okay, because, yeah, the explosions are gonna spread, and everyone is gone. Okay, yes, this is a pretty solid game mechanic we got going on here. Level 25, more of I was gonna say more of the same. I didn't know Poseidon was showing up. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and do a bit more research here. Do you have any special, like, gimmicks I need to know about? Okay, I don't see any crazy systems. I think it's just Torchwood. I am noticing this. Boomwood looks insane. They spawn cherry drones that seek out zombies? Yeah, every 30, like, cherries that go through, it's gonna make some sort of a homing bomb. So, you know I gotta try that. Okay, so it doesn't look like there's any sort of interaction here when it's a regular Torchwood. But if I were to go ahead and silly him up with a, hold on, well-timed cherry bomb. There we go. I realize there's no zombies to shoot now. Oh, okay. So nothing changed. And also this guy is not in a water lane. If I just like, oh, that was kind of underwhelming. Okay, let's see at the bottom here. Will it work? It will. Oh, okay. Interesting. All right, well, I guess here we go. Let's get those homing cherry bombs out and about. How useful it'll be, I'm not super sure, but it seems to be taking out some folks quite easily. It's just a lot of waiting for the actual cherry bomb cooldown, which isn't the end of the world, but you know, it takes a minute. But it's cool to have, like, I think they're more like javelin throwers than pole vaulters at this point. It's a unique take on the idea of guy holding stick running forward. Let's see, will he actually be able to do anything? Nope, they're all exploding beforehand. I mean, this is an advanced challenge plant, so I'm not surprised at the fact that they're absolutely swarming everything here. So I think going forward, I might try and limit the use of this, because while I want Fusion to be, you know, somewhat challenging, I don't want it to just be like a turn your brain off simulator like it is right now. All right, here's the big question. Will I be able to finish a symmetrical defense before the timer is out? Nope, we'll just have to deal. And this time, it's really weird. It's just, nothing here is quite aligned. You got land vehicles on the water and a water vehicle on the land, but we do have a Spike Rock now, which, if I were to just, you know, poke ahead a little bit, I forgot how to view the upgrade plant. Upgrades, are you in here? There's a lot going on, but I'm not seeing a lot of Spike Rocks. Oh, okay, no, you're not there. Okay, I'm gonna be real. I completely forgot how to view them, but it's fine, you know, that's the mystery of it. We just get to find out for ourselves. Spike rocks can only be plants on top of existing spikeweeds. Okay, in that case, I probably knew, you know, I could have assumed that Spike Rock was the upgrade plant for spikeweed, so I actually could have gotten them a while ago by the power of that fertilizer, but it's fine. Yes, if I just go ahead and do this, I probably could have just done this earlier, right? Yeah, okay, whatever. Though I wonder, hold on. The upgrade plants almost always have inclusion with you. Yes, I can't see you, but there's definitely something funny going on down there. If I just go move you around here. Oh, you're cool looking. And do you inflict the ember sort of... Oh, that's nice. You're just gonna take out the cone head outright? Yes, you are. Interesting. With a little celebratory explosion at the end, why don't we? Okay, hit a mystery box. We've got the ice one down there. Very, very easy to see. Great showcasing work from me. Okay, of course, naturally, they're very useful against vehicles, so I might actually bring these guys even closer to the front if I can help it. That might not be a bad idea. So I guess the real way to do like a crazy ember setup is just have these guys on the ground, because everyone's gonna get hit and they're not gonna get squished too easily by vehicles. Yeah, so I think we found the strategy. Just a bunch of the Ember Spike Rocks in the front, and, like, if they start taking damage, hold on, can't I just do this? Like, hit you with some fertilizer? You are now full health. This is, what can counter this? Okay, anyway, let me just go ahead, heal these guys even more. They're not getting past the first tile. I don't know what to tell you. There's just nothing they can do. They all... Yeah, alright, this is a perfectly balanced system, and I'm sure, you know, abusing this won't absolutely bite me later. Alright. Wait... Hold on, who is that behind the Zamboni? Let's not brush past that. And do we have a conveyor? Have we had one until now? So I guess this will keep things interesting. Gonna be working with fusions while not entirely knowing what I'll be getting. Something I might do is make a sort of thing right here. So while, you know, I'm not gonna know what the conveyor is gonna give me, at least with this, I can guarantee that I'll be slowly generating the Threepeaters, so hopefully that'll be useful. Should probably be putting the fertilizer on you, and then putting you there. That'll probably help out. And I guess with a free squash, I can just go and squash you. So I think we have a system going. Oh, there's Gramps. Okay, so yeah, that's just the classic, like, oh, ever wondered how the newspaper zombie's different? Yeah, no, so they're just gonna charge real fast. Not entirely surprised that I'd encounter that at some point on the channel. Wait, what? Wait. I didn't try this until now. The fire walnut, like the Torchwood walnut, made another walnut, like in front. I didn't think it would do that. That's cool. Anyway, yeah, I'm just making a bunch of these, like, flaming ones at the very front here. You know, get that inflame debuff. I realize I've been calling it the Ember debuff. I think that's something else. There's too many of them to keep track of. We are getting to the point where I am just collecting like an unhealthy amount of the fire walnuts here, so nothing's getting past these defenses, I think. Yeah, so I think, yeah, judging by the fact that the entire wave detonated in front of my eyes, that's one way to do it. That's one way to wrap up a world, I'm assuming. If we just give it a sec. Yeah, we're done. Oh, the water looks so cool. Okay. Well, I guess tune in next time for the 4th world. And I noticed that we didn't actually get a plant here. I wonder what that's all about. But whatever, that doesn't concern me. Let's go back to the main menu. And yeah, let's go ahead and call it for this one. So first of all, I would like to thank all my members for your support. I think I've seen a lot of you in particular actually asking for more Fusion content, so hopefully this is good. Hopefully this is what you were hoping for, because I will admit, I've been a little slow in this particular series. There's just been a lot of other stuff going on, but I'm excited to go ahead and jump back into it. And of course, I would like to thank my humongous helper members, the highest tier membership on my channel. We have Not Joey, Link the Paragod, Aaron the Ghoul, Styx2, Waddle Lee, Little Frog 4, Ditto, Zucro, Anakin Simps, and King Wolf 8123. And I'm jumping in and editing to say Shay Music Theater is also here. So thank you all so much for that extra dedicated support as always. With that, my name has been Captain Flare, and I totally didn't wait for the song to get good for this outro. I'll see you in the next one.